Then go to Studio and rotate your character to 170 degrees. This is Senpai Wolfie's technique of getting high quality images. This allows you to have higher quality body sheet. Tap on View and take a screenshot. Show only one body part and hide the rest, then screenshot it. Do the same for all the body parts. Then open your drawing app. I prefer Ibis Paint X. Create a canvas. Bigger canvas means higher quality. I prefer using one of 4:3 ratio. Or you can select Import Picture. Note, the canvas size will be the size of the image. Import all the images of the body parts. I'll add the layers in a folder and enlarge it using Transform. Select the magic wand and then tap on the background. Then tap on Clear Layer. Then just tap on Remove Selection. Go to Other Options and save as Transparent PNG. You can use Lasso tool to select an object by drawing around it. Then press on Duplicate Layer, go back to the previous layer and clear the layer to have two objects in two layers. You should sort the layers in this order. To rename a layer, simply go to Options and tap on Rename. Go to Options and select Save a Transparent PNG. Now save every body part as a transparent PNG. Important notes. 2. Setting up the character. Then import all the body parts and rename them. Tap on the plus, then go to Media, View All, and tap on this to enable multiple images selection and start selecting the images. Then tap on this to stop the layers after selecting multiple images. Rename the layers by tapping on the layer, then on the name and type. Long press on the right side of the layer and drag it up or down to reorder it. Pivot points. Now we'll set the pivot points. The pivot points act as the joints. Go to Move and Transform. Then we'll have the Control Pad, Keyframe, Animation Easing, and Reset options. Location Rotation Scale Skew. And when you tap on the location symbol, you'll have the pivot point. Now swipe on the control pad to place the pivot point in here for the head. When animating your character, you'll use rotation most of the time. Yes, you can check if the pivot point was placed correctly by rotating the layer. Place the pivot point for the lower arm at the elbow and on the shoulder for the upper arm. If the layer looks connected without the outlines going out of the way, well, you're good. It may be hard for you to always identify the layers by their names. You can mark the layers with some colors by going to the overflow options and then picking a color. Place the pivot point in the knee for the legs and on the hip joint for the thighs. Now let's parent the layers or group them. There are two methods, the parenting and grouping. Parenting allows you to connect layers and the grouping allows you to put the layers into groups or folders. The reason why I'm talking about these two is because parenting layers feature requires a premium membership. I'll show you how to both parent and group layers. Parenting. To parent layers, simply tap on a layer, then tap on the Layer Parent button. Then a list of all the layers will show up. Select a layer from the list. Now when you will move the layer you selected or elected as the parent, the child's layer will also move with it. Yes, you can still move the child layer individually. Select the lower arm and make the upper arm its parent. Then make the body layer the parent of the upper arm. Make the thigh the parent of the leg and leave it be. The thighs do not need to be attached to the body. This is something I'll say midway, but you must not try to watch the whole video and then try to do it by yourself, even if you have a good memory. Please just do it one by one, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Group. To group, tap and hold on the layered thumb to select a layer, then you'll find group, masking group, exclusion group, delete, alignment, stretch to the beginning, move to the beginning, trim and split, timing. Tap on group and you're done. Make sure to set the pivot points for the groups as well, or they'll not work properly. To edit the layers inside the group, simply go to Edit Group and tap on the arrow or name to exit the group. Just do the same as you did with upper arms and thighs for the pivot point of these groups. Face and hair. I have already created an element for the face. You can check out these playlists for facial tutorials or all the tutorials I've ever made. As you can see, there are way too many layers for the face, so I'll group the facial layers with the head. You should include the front hair and rear hair in the group as well, but don't include the back hair. It's alright if it's a small ponytail though. Select all the layers and add them in a group. Then tap on Overflow Options and Save to My Elements. Now you can find the model in Elements and edit it. Step 3. Animating the character. Now let's finally animate our character. Import the model, we saved it as an element earlier. Then go to Move and Transform. There we have location rotation scale, keyframe animation easing, reset options, which are the things that I mentioned in the setting of my character part. Keyframe. I start the legacy. Now I'll show you this manually. To animate or to move a layer, you cannot just move it and it will become animated. You need to add a keyframe. Keyframes record whatever move you make. Add a keyframe, you don't have to add it again unless you are in a different property. Now when you move the layer again, it will become animated and another keyframe will be added automatically. However, there are some things about keyframes you should know about. 1. Keyframe should appear as solid white diamonds with a dark border. 2. If it appears to be faint, then that means you are in a different property. I don't mean property as gold or treasure. By property, I mean location, rotation, scale, skew, color, effects, borders, and anything else that you can use keyframes in are a property. 3. All keyframes can be deleted at once by tapping and holding on the keyframe button, then tapping on delete. Automatic keyframes. As I mentioned before, you need to just add one keyframe and then the other keyframes will be automatically added whenever you move anything. Keyframes can be moved to a different place. Tap and hold on the keyframe, then drag to move it. You'll use rotation the most, and I'll trust you with this, because if you set the character up correctly, it'll work out just fine. Eyes. I decided to show how to animate eyes and hair as well. I'll be honest, I have over 300 tutorials because there are way too many techniques and ways of animating. I have 8 tutorials on animating eyes and 5 tutorials on animating hair, and in one of the hair tutorials I included 7 methods of animating hair. For this tutorial, I'll show you how to animate hair and eyes the smooth way. Separate the eye into upper lashes, mid lashes, lower lashes, iris, and sclera. Duplicate the sclera to move the iris within the eyeball. Select the copied scleras and add them in a group. Bring the group on top of the iris layers. Go to Blending and Opacity and select Mask. Make sure that the eye is a whole separate group because anything under the mask sclera will not be visible. Now the iris will stay within the sclera. Add an effect called waveform for the upper lashes. Increase the magnitude, then scroll the face until the lash bends downward. The upper lashes may suffer from a series of problems, like this extra wavy one. For this problem, just decrease the spacing. Copy and paste the effect on the other eyelash and fix it. Bookmarks are used to mark a timeline. making the eye close in 0.15 seconds and open for the same duration for the blinking. Add a keyframe at the start and end, then increase the magnitude to close the eye. You may also need to use location to bring the eyelash down a bit. Then use freestyle skill to make the mask clearer really thin and also do the same for the mid lashes. If you want to close the eyes individually, go inside the mask clearer group and then use freestyle skill. You can just use location and bring it up for the lower lashes. Duplicate the effect and bring the center down a bit, or just scroll the center wide to the right to get the effect on the ends of the hair. Animate the hair using magnitude. Then do the same for the second swirls effect. Now tap and hold on the keyframes of the second swirl effect and place it in the middle of the keyframes of the first swirl effect. This is putting Bahagi's delay technique that I learned from our hair tutorial. for to save the animation. This is just 3 tutorials combined into one.